because it's fine if you're not. But you're gonna keep going regardless, even if it's purely out of spite. Nothing more, nothing less. As we live through yet another unprecedented time, I can only think of one way to cope. Watching trashy reality TV. So that's what we're gonna do because I am simply too spent to talk about anything else. And why not revisit a crowd favorite while we're at it? That's right, sinners. I present to you this week's episode of Hey, Let's Not Kiss Our Family. God, I miss saying that. 3 cheers for emotional incest. Today, we'll be jumping back into I Love a Mama's Boy, an all-time classic from the Learning Channel featuring our old friends Matt and Kelly. TLC has been documenting their unique mother-son dynamic for over 4 years now, but we first met them back in 2022 when Matt bought matching lingerie sets for his mother and his girlfriend.
I could see me wearing that too.
I can too.
And you'd be happy to know that Matt and Kim broke up that same year after a failed engagement. I mean, who could have seen that coming? Certainly not I. Kelly strikes me as one of those mothers-in-law who'd wear white to their kid's wedding, so Kim definitely dodged a bullet. Since then, Matt briefly dated 2 people and is currently in a relationship with someone new. Godspeed to that woman. She'll need every deity on her side if she wants to put up with Kelly. And it seems like Matt and Kelly's relationship is stronger than ever, as proven in this clip. Son tucks his mom into bed. Just incredible stuff. This is a segment from the first episode of the most recent season, so this is hot off the press. I wonder if he'll read her a bedtime story. Something like Good Night MILF or The Little Boy Mom That Could. Regardless, I am very excited to catch up with our favorite boy mom and her son husband. God, it never gets easier. But I guess sacrificing my mental health for content creation is the small price I pay. Love me some mommy makeout content. On an unrelated note, that is such a nice pool. Oh my gosh, that is the bluest friggin' water I've ever seen.
Let's go. Let's get this walk in.
This isn't really what I had in mind when I told you, like a power walk.
I think it's great.
See, I would normally poke fun at the doggy strollers, but I've heavily considered getting a stroller for my cats. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. You know, just a mom and her son husband taking their dogs for a walk in a stroller. Just a typical Tuesday. Oh, they're holding hands.
All right, here we go.
My name is Matt, and this is my fantastic mother, Kelly.
And we are neighbors.
About 20 feet apart.
And I love every minute of it.
Out of every house in Loomis, California, he had to move in 20 feet apart from his mother. Hello, sinners. I'm here in a different shirt with a word from today's sponsor, Lilo. I'm sure you know Lilo by now. They're longtime friends of the channel. But in case you don't know, Lilo is the pinnacle of luxury in the sexual wellness space. Not only are they constantly working towards removing the stigma around self-pleasure, but Lilo has also changed the game when it comes to personal massagers and how they look, feel, and function. And since the holidays are swiftly approaching, why not treat yourself or a partner to one of Lilo's premium pleasure toys, like the Enigma Double Sonic. The Enigma Double Sonic is a personal massager designed to stimulate the A spot, which is located slightly behind the G spot using deep sonic technology. Its insertable tail and ultra-powerful vibrations allow you to target this normally hard-to-reach spot. It also utilizes sensonic technology, offering fast yet gentle stimulation without making direct contact. And when you download Lilo's mobile app, you'll unlock 2 additional modes, which will allow you to customize your experience even more. And the only thing I find more satisfying than Lilo's Enigma Double Sonic is a good deal. So make sure to click my link at the top of my description and use code AnnamarieBF10 at checkout for an additional 10% off your purchase. This code is stackable with other Black Friday offers, so take advantage of this exclusive deal while you can. Again, that's AnnamarieBF10 at checkout when you click my link below. So thank you not only to my sinners, but also to Lilo for supporting what I do on this channel. And now let's get back to your scheduled programming. I don't think living right next to your family is inherently bad. In fact, it could potentially be a good thing to have a support system right there if you have a good relationship with them, of course. But knowing the context of this relationship, of this whole show in general. It's weird. It's a little odd. Something tells me that Kelly twisted Matt's arm into buying the house right next door so she can keep tabs on him. Kelly might not be living with Matt, but she's probably in his walls, watching his every move. That smile is not reaching his eyes. He's like, what have I gotten myself into? And she's holding on to him for dear life. Very poetic.
Oh man, you're stressed, Matt.
Is that a wedding ring on her finger? This woman is married. Does her husband know that she's cheating on him with her son? Is that too far? I mean, she treats Matt like her husband, his captor, some would say. Blink 3 times if you need help, Matt.
Oh man, you're stressed, Matt.
I wonder
Must
why.
be sleepy.
I would also be stressed if I lived with Kelly. Not live with her, live 20 feet from her. Excuse me.
Time tea.
Oh, come on, not the king and queen shirt. I'm sorry, I know I keep interrupting. We're not even like a minute into this, but like, buy that shirt for your husband, Kelly. Why are you wearing matching couple shirts with your son? On another note, I feel like every toxic couple has these king and queen matching t-shirts. It's like a curse or something.
Matt and I have always been very close.
Got it. Boom. Whether it be at movie night or my fire pit in the backyard, my mom is my complete support system.
A lot of people think we're too close.
Make it stop! Make it stop! Oh! I know it's normal for families to show physical affection through hugs, cheek kisses, mouth kisses if you're Gary Vee. But like, she looked way too into that. You know what I mean? Like, they edited that montage like they were a couple, and they might as well be. Justice for Matt, like, this man has Stockholm Syndrome like we've never seen before.
A lot of people think we're too close, but those people don't know what true love is.
Oh, I hate this look that she's giving him. Hate it. Oh, he's so embarrassed by her. Why do they continue humiliating themselves on TV? The checks can't be that good. It's TLC. I know things are exaggerated, but you can't fake that look in Kelly's eyes. That desire, that want, that dependence on Matt. Wanting to grip as tight as possible onto him. I know it's hard watching your adult children move on, get married, start a life of their own, but you gotta let this man go, Kelly. Holding Matt emotionally captive is not gonna do any good for your relationship with him. I got it. The dog.
I got it. You're fine.
Matt and I walk our Pomeranians every day.
Those are some cute dogs.
Well, they don't like
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I don't like it every day either like
But
that.
we go anyway. They have to be kept in shape. They're prone to obesity.
It's been quite a year.
I know.
I love it.
Very non-stressful.
I can't help but be a hater right now. Peace and love to my bestie Kelly, because she clearly needs counseling of some sort, but like, girl, you need to release this death grip. I'm not even frustrated with her anymore. I'm just sad.
3 years ago, I was engaged. That did not work out.
Shout out to our Queen Kim for getting out of this dumpster fire of a situation. Because honestly, truly, who wants to deal with a mother-in-law like Kelly for the rest of their life? And until Kelly is put in her place, she's going to sabotage every one of Matt's future relationships. Because she can't accept that her son is growing up and moving on, or at least trying to. She's not letting that happen. And now he's emotionally dependent on her, and it's just an all-around unhealthy situation.
And then I dated for a little bit, met Devin. I don't want to figure out dating with you. I want to figure out life with you. I fell in love with her, and to be honest, I thought I'd found my person. She and I were together about 8 months, and out of the blue, she broke up with me.
I wonder why. Does the reason she broke up with you rhyme with deli? I don't think it takes a psychologist to recognize the patterns in Matt's relationships and why they always end up failing. And I don't mean to be harsh. I truly do wish Matt all the best, and I hope he finds the love of his life, and I hope Kelly stops sabotaging it along the way. I'm just sad because Matt clearly wants to find his soulmate, his life partner, but Kelly won't let that happen.
But luckily for me, I had my number one woman right there by my side.
Oh, she's so thrilled that you guys broke up. She's so thrilled. She's like, what woman am I gonna ostracize next? What relationship am I gonna destroy? Because I can't let my adult son go.
Right there by my side, ready to pick me up as always.
I'm the wind beneath your wing.
Oh, no. I've only seen glimpses into their relationship, so I'm probably making tons of assumptions. But Matt looks a lot more done with Kelly than he did when we first met them. But he also seems more resigned. Like, yeah, I guess this is my life now. I guess my mother will be attached to the hip to me for the rest of my life. I guess she will be my #1 woman. But come on, Matt, stand up. We've been waiting years for you to stand up for yourself. But like I said in the previous video on them, Matt is probably so used to this dynamic that he either doesn't see anything wrong with it, or if he does see anything wrong with it, he doesn't know how to get out of it because this is all he knows. Kelly has essentially groomed him into being so dependent on her, and it's so devastating to see.
So since the breakup, Mom and I got closer with all of it. We started doing new things.
What are you doing?
Who is this diva? I could make a joke right now about riding something, but I'm not. I'm gonna restrain myself. Yeah, I'm gonna restrain myself. No, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. Don't make me go there.
We started focusing on our health more, what we're eating. We started incorporating new stuff. It's been paying off.
For you.
I mean, that's great. It seems like they've made positive changes with their health in the past couple years. But since he was/is in such a vulnerable state, it seems like Kelly jumped on that to make him even more emotionally dependent on her.
I told Matt he should just jiggle his weight off. Oh, Matthew, I am your mother.
Okay, that was funny. All right, that was kind of funny, all right? I giggled. I guffawed a little bit, only a little bit.
I wish that I could just jiggle the weight away. I wish you could. I think that's a great thing, but I don't.
Are you saying I need to lose weight?
Is that possible to just jiggle the weight off? Is that just like another scam sold to us by the wellness industry? I think I've actually tried one of these machines before, or at least like a variation of it, and I literally felt my bones jiggle in my body. It was such a weird sensation.
Are you saying I need to lose weight?
Oh, God.
Ugh, TLC, we don't need the close-up of his crotch. All right, could have chosen any other part of the body.
A lot of shaking going on, if you know what I mean.
Oh, my God.
Ew! You didn't have to say that. At least I held back on my joke. Jesus.
Well, we're gonna do this every morning for 10 minutes.
Also, like, why are we kind of wearing the same outfit right now? I promise this was not intentional. Like, actually, this isn't a bit. I mean, he's wearing the silver chain. I'm wearing the gold chain, so we're not matching exactly in that regard, but close enough. Maybe I should grow out my peach fuzz a little so we can match even more. All right, go twin.
I've got 20 seconds left.
That went by quick.
That's what she said.
Ah.
Cheers.
Aw.
Basically a brand new chapter.
You've been hoeing the field? That's a euphemism for
Sleeping around.
We know the euphemism, Kelly, but thank you for the education anyway. How can Matt sleep around when you're constantly breathing down his neck? You think she's hiding under the bed when he brings a woman home? Oh, I hate that I said that. I'm letting my impulsive thoughts win today. I am so sorry.
Hi, Dad.
Who's this now?
contemplating
Nothing.
life.
Mom and I are contemplating life.
Excuse me, Pat, you're kind of interrupting something. Can't you see your wife is on a date with the love of her life? Read the f***ing room, dude.
I want Matt to find happiness, love, and start a new family. We built him a house so he could do that. I want grandkids.
Then it's like, let him go out into the world and meet someone and not ruin that relationship by being overbearing. Your actions don't align with your words, Kelly. Grandkids aren't gonna happen, Kelly, if you scare every one of Matt's girlfriends off. Because I don't think most people enjoy feeling like the third wheel in a relationship, you know? Especially if the main woman is his mother. I do think it's very nice that they built him a house, though.
It's just a 2-bedroom house. That was kind of the problem, though. I don't know if that's necessarily the house.
She gives me Abby Lee Miller vibes with her reactions. Is anyone else getting that? And they're both crazy, just in different ways. But I would pay big money. I'm talking like $10 to see these two women interact.
I don't know if that's necessarily the house that you start a family in.
Ungrateful.
I mean, to be fair, if you want grand kids, you need more than 2 bedrooms to house them. Unless you want to be like the Resilient Jenkins and have them sleep in the fucking kitchen or something. But still, very nice of them to build him a house, probably with the TLC money. Maybe that's why they've stayed with TLC all these years, because they need to pay for the house. Building a house from the ground up doesn't pay for itself.
That has just been a big learning experience.
Matthew has got to convince Kelly that she needs to let go.
Brother, you need to talk to your wife and ask her to stop treating Matt like a second husband.
Kelly, she's got a heart as gold. But when you keep him close like that. I think it's hard for him to break loose. So we'll work on that.
And he is 100% correct. I don't think Kelly is necessarily a malicious person. I don't think she's trying to hurt him per se, even though I've ripped into her this entire video. I just think she's coming from a place of emotion and letting that dictate her actions without thinking it through and without thinking how that would affect Matt and how her smothering him essentially is not fair for him in the long run. I think lack of self-awareness is Kelly's issue. Because I truly do believe that she loves Matt. I mean, clearly she built a freaking house for him. She's been his rock for, you know, however long he's been alive. Like, she genuinely seems like a caring person. That love is just severely misplaced, and I don't think she realizes it. Maybe I'm giving her too much leniency, but those are my thoughts on the situation.
Hi.
Was it?
Mom.
Mom, it's me, your son husband. Hello.
Oh, hey, Matt. You got our tea?
I got the tea.
So do I. We always have the tea on the Annamarie Forcino YouTube channel. Sorry, that was a dumb pun.
Get going to bed. Come on.
All right.
We still do a lot of our same normal stuff. You know, we still do our movie nights. We still have our sleepy time tea.
Unfortunately, this year I have had a serious health diagnosis from sleep apnea.
Well, it's good that she's getting help. I don't wish health issues on anyone. And I've read posts from people with sleep apnea saying that a CPAP machine has changed their life. So I'm glad that Kelly has access to the care she needs. But yeah, it's scary to just stop breathing in your sleep and you don't even know it because you're not conscious.
You know what this reminds me of? Every time that you have me do this, it reminds
Sounds like that dog could use a CPAP machine too. Jesus.
the oxygen mask in the plane that falls down. So remember, I put your oxygen mask on first.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh my God. I talked about this last video, but one of my biggest pet peeves is when people kiss their dogs on the mouth. Like, I think dogs are cute. They're great. All dogs deserve a happy and healthy home. But like, they're also kind of gross. So you're gonna put your mouth to their mouth and inhale or, you know, get all that bacteria and grossness on your lips in your mouth. As much as I love and baby my cats, I just couldn't kiss them on the mouth. As cute as they are.
Don't you want your tea first? Can
Yeah,
you
I do.
Can you drink your tea with us? So your nose.
Give me my tea.
No.
I have a mask, I have a machine it hooks up to, and I hate wearing it.
With like the sleep apnea, I know I've like looked it up online and stuff, but what are your worries?
You stop breathing during the night.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess die is one of them.
Fair. And also valid. I would also hate to stop breathing in the middle of the night.
I don't want it to get out of hand, so I'm gonna try and nip it in the bud.
Yeah, sleep apnea is a lot worse than people tend to think. So let this be a PSA that if you're having trouble sleeping at night, maybe you need to get a sleep study done. So shout out to Kelly. It seems like she's handling this diagnosis pretty well.
I want to be around for my family, and I want to be around for my future daughter-in-law, more grandkids. I need to be around for that.
I'll need to be around to make your future wife feel like a third wheel every time we go out. All jokes aside, I do hope Kelly is around for a long time.
Maybe in the past, I have been too critical of Matt's girlfriends, but I think it's time for me to turn a new leaf. We built a house for Matt. It would be great to have grandchildren running down this step screaming for Mimi Kelly. I love it. Who wouldn't want that?
I do hope that this experience has been a teaching moment for Kelly. I know I said that Kelly's actions probably come from a place of no self-awareness earlier, and I do still think that's the truth, but it seems like she is doing a little more reflection this time around, and I love that. I hope that she's not just saying it for the cameras and she does let Matt live his life and possibly find the woman of his dreams. But yeah, maybe being on TV for 4 years has really opened her eyes to how her actions are affecting Matt and honestly, her entire family.
Strap me up, Matt, so I don't open my mouth.
Oh, you know, Kelly, strap me up has a different connotation around these parts. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think that deep down, my mom does want me to find the girl.
I'm determined to approach Matt's love life differently from now on.
I truly hope she sticks by her word because I want Matt to find love and I also want her to butt out. Be involved in Matt's life, that's great, but no your place. Kelly, you will always be an important person in Matt's life. Clearly, you guys love each other very much. You just need to make room for his potential future wife. That's the main issue here.
It's going to be the kinder, gentler, more forgiving Kelly.
Thanks.
He's like, I'll believe it when I see it. And you know what? I'm right there with you, bud.
Good night, Mom.
What? Are you leaving?
I'm leaving. I'm going home.
All right.
All right.
Don't worry, Ma. I'll be 20 feet away from you, okay? Good night. And I'll see you tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. I don't think that was as bad as the first time around. The looming sadness and desperation is still there, but I do have hope that Kelly will make positive changes and hopefully be the supportive mother Matt needs. But as I mentioned earlier, it seems like Matt has accepted his fate as a mama's boy. So while I hope Kelly backs off when he enters his next relationship, I also hope that Matt learns to set boundaries with his mother in order to create a healthier dynamic between them. Because especially after going through not one, not two, but 3 breakups in like 2 years, it seems like Matt is in a very vulnerable and emotional place and is more dependent on his mom than ever. But I'll wish them the best. Only time will tell if their relationship will improve. But yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. So please feel free to share any and all your opinions on this clip that we just watched. But if there's any other TLC shows you'd like me to react to in the future, let me know down below. And in general, if there's anything in particular you'd like me to talk about, I have a Google form linked in the description where you could submit your video ideas. But thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a tiny thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you to Lilo for sponsoring, and thank you for watching this far. See you soon. Bye.